Hey, what's up? This is Chris Lazar. You are tuned into the Chris Lazar Show, broadcasting live from a basement, S- specifically my basement, my parents' basement, to be even more specific, not just any basement. Hey, if you've seen the first few shows, feel free to actually don't leave a comment. I really don't want you to leave a comment. Do not do that. These have all been experimental. Don't tell me how much I suck so far. Today, I wanted to go over a few things. First off, I'm really pissed about something. We're going to talk about that, and then I also wanted to get into some NBA Finals talk because we haven't talked in a while, but it's cemented. We know who's going to be in it. All right, we finally got it set. Cavs, Warriors are set. I tell you, one place that's benefiting the most, which is one of the things I'm pissed about today. And probably multiple things are benefiting. ABC, I guarantee, they're probably benefiting because I believe that is where the NBA Finals are being broadcast, if I am correct. I'm sure Marv Albert is benefiting. How many finals has he called? And a steal by Jordan. And a layup at the other end. That guy, any that guy broadcasts every NBA game. And that's not like an exaggeration. He literally broadcasts every single fucking game. Every game. He is in 16 places at once on any given night. Every highlight of him that I've seen, every NBA highlight I've seen, he is broadcasting it. From like even like in the 70s. And a steal by Magic. It's always got to be a steal. He gets most hyped for the steal. He gets most hyped for turnovers. Because defense wins championships. That's what he gets most hyped about. And a steal by Jordan. And a dunk at the other end. Pippen with the dab. He knew the dab before it was a dab. He knew the dab before Migos. Anyway, let's talk about why I'm pissed today. All right. This week, as most of any other weeks, I got the mail. I got the mail here, if you can hear that. I got the mail. In the mail was the Dick's Sporting Good weekly savings file. You know that they send you with... They used to send you with coupons. Now it's not coupons anymore. I guess times are tough at Dick's. I don't know what Dick Stack is thinking about his company. And I don't know if you guys knew, but that is the founder of Dick's Sporting Goods, Dick Stack. I am serious. That Dick Stack, and here I have a bio. I hope I still have this up. Dick's Sporting Goods was founded in 1948 when an 18 years old Dick Stack was working at an Army surplus store in Binghamton, New York. An avid fisherman, Dick was approached by the store owner to come up with a list of products needed to get into the fishing tackle business. Boy, times have changed, young Dick. And you guys can see this. I'm pretty sure on every Dick's Sporting Goods store, immediately when you walk in, you can see the family photo right there on your left or your right. The one I go to is on my left. And you can see the family photo from back in the whatever 1948. There's nobody in the store. You're like, what? This was the sporting goods. There's fishing poles everywhere. See, you wondered about the fishing poles, and I just told you that was the original idea, and you didn't even know. But I'm just telling you right now. So, Dick's Sporting Goods sent out their weekly letter, or not their weekly letter. Dick's Sporting Goods sent me my weekly letter to the investors, noting that we have, because I own 5% of it, I am welcome to Binghamton, New York for a investors meeting. We're wondering if we should buy out Carrie Underwood's brand. I don't know what the fuck. But they sent me the mail, if you can hear that. And in it, they send this weekly letter of savings, or what it's supposed to be savings, or what they think is savings. I don't know what the definition of savings is anymore. But Dix and I disagree on a lot of savings that they got in here. This one's in particular, right up front, you got the golf, and that makes sense because it's the summertime. Even here in Michigan, it's really warm out. I'm going to try and get out there golf tomorrow. But right up front, save up to 50% on all your drivers. You got Ping, TaylorMade, Cobra, Callaway. Ping, Callaway. You got Ping 3 times. Does that tell you something about Ping? They're just trying to get rid of this shit. They're trying to get rid of these. I don't know if these are old models. I don't follow golf equipment like some other people do. I've had the same golf clubs for like years now that we bought used. So, but right here, $249 for a driver. That costs more than that costs more than a lot. That costs more than like some kitchen appliances. I'm pretty sure I bought a toaster for like $50 that provides like a basic necessity. Is this, I honestly don't know golf equipment. I know apparel I'm familiar with. But as far as like clubs, I don't know what a good price is. But damn, $249. I could be way off about that. But that's really not what pisses me off. Let's turn the pages a little bit here. And you'll find the apparel in the weekly savings magazine. Weekly savings magazine. Apparel. What kind of deals am I going to find here? Well, I'll tell you what. You're going to find 3% back on rewards if you use your scorecard. Or if you don't, you can check your numbers. Oh, and they'll check. You got your scorecard? No, but I got a number. Or 10. You got time? Sir, you're not going to save that much anyway. Okay, just ring it up then. And you're really not, according to this magazine. You're really not. Buy one, get one free of the shittiest polos in golf. Buy one, get one free on Walter Hagen with the off-brand. Who is this golfer here? He's trying. He's really promoting it. He's got the hat and everything. I don't want Walter Hagen. I want good. You know what I want? I want Under Armour. What does the magazine say about Under Armour polos? Are those on sale? Oh yeah. Oh, they're on sale. $65. Oh, I'm sorry. $64.99 for the men's playoff polos. $64.99 for the shorts. Do you know how much Under Armour pants? This I know. Under Armour pants, I believe, are $79.99 or $75.99. One of the two. They're right in between there. You got half the garment. Wouldn't that make sense? Half the garment, shorts, pants, half. You're paying for your half. It's half. It's half the leg. You're not paying half of $80. You're paying most. How does that? You might as well buy the pants. You get more material for it. If you're looking at this from a Milton Friedman economical standpoint, what the savings are these, dicks? Oh, cool. There's a Nike sale, but it's on the color block polos, where it's like the bottom's white and the top is blue. Personally, I don't like those. And here's the second thing, and I just noticed this right now, why I'm pissed off. You'll see down here, Under Armour boys performance polos. But here's the thing. You don't see that part. You don't see the boys performance polo part. You just look down here like, holy shit. These polos up here are $64.99, but these are $29.99. They're for kids. I do what any guy here does. You start to manage in your head like, well, if I get the extra large kids, I might be able to squeeze into that. Somebody like me, yeah, I'm 5'8", like 155 pounds. Honestly, the boys' polos might fit me. Oh, God. Oh, here's another ad. Oh, great. Oh, a sale. Woo! We got a sale on golf shoes. Save $40 on some golf shoes. FootJoys, the joy of your feet. The tip of your toes, the joy of your feet. The foots of the joys. Get the $40 off. Still $119.98. What the fuck? God damn it, dicks. Your choice. You select men's golf footwear. FootJoy, Adidas, Nike. $59.98. The goddamn shit you pulling, dicks. You dick. Let's leaf through. There's a bunch of shit in here I want to talk about. Let's leaf through. Tennis, I don't play tennis. I don't care for tennis. The shoes, the same thing with the shoes. The same thing with the goddamn shoes. Your choice. A sale. $84. Take it or leave it. Either go to Kohl's, buy some Fila's for $25. I kid you not. I bought a pair of Fila's for $25. Brand new. Most comfortable shoe that I have ever worn. With the gel in memory foam in it. Or I can buy these Nike Roshis. Excuse me. For $85. You flip the page, you get to the kids section. And here's the thing about the kids' shoes. And they got some cheap ones here. And obviously, they're kids. They're kids' shoes. Like I said earlier, every guy here thinks the same thing. I might be able to squeeze into those. Maybe I could wear them on weekends. They could be my gym shoe. Yeah. The kids' shoes are badass. I gotta tell you. They come in different colors. The adult shoes are all gray and boring and tired and just dreary. And then look at the kid shoes. Whoa, dude. Even the kids like advertising the shoes are happy about it. Look at this. Like you feel really just energized looking at these. Ultraviolet infrared lighting. It's awesome. Great stuff. Let's flip through here. That's not the end of it here. It's really not the end of me being pissed off. You got the gym gear or the gym equipment. Oh yeah. You got the Ethos. With every Ethos purchase, you get a power rack and you get whatever amount of weight this is. I used to be really good at weight room math. Weight room math is where you can take one look at a bar and tell how much weight is on there exactly. You just understand girth and like width measurements of weight. You just look at the bar, damn, that's 295. To the untrained eye, somebody might look at that and be like, oh, that's 290. But to the weightlifter, math wizard, they see those 2.5 sticking out. They see those. Yeah. So here it looks like 135, 205, 225, 225, 225. Why don't they just give me 445s? Why are they going to fuck with my head and put the 35-pound plate in there? So with the Ethos, with the purchase of an Ethos, you get the cage, you get the roll cage that that the Ford Escapes don't use anymore, and you get a kettlebell. Not a kettlebells. You get the kettlebell. You get a 20-pound medicine ball. You get this nice little like helmet that Daft Punk wears, and you get a Livestrong band. $699. $699. That's perky. That's great. Let's flip through. Flipping through, you'll see more. Here you'll see the sports stuff. You'll see the baseball gear. Baseball does it right. You know why baseball is America's pastime? Because baseball is the only sport that cares about America. You got fucking Camo. What other sport has Camo anything? Not like baseball does. Baseball does the hats, the jerseys, everything. Camo. They do this so much. It's great. Because any guy looks at Camo and wants to buy it immediately. Anything to do with Camo, I'm buying it. I bought a golf polo that was Camo. Doesn't go with any of my pants, but it's just Camo. Look badass in it, man. You could buy anything Camo. Guys love Camo. Camo cars. Guys would buy that. I'm telling you right now, dude. Guys would buy that. Guys would buy a goddamn a Keurig machine that was Camo. And it comes out only once a year for 4th of July. Let's see, what else do we got here? I always looked at like the football gear too. Don't you like, if you played high school football, there's still a part of you that just wants to buy this shit just because. Frame it up like you were sick. Like you were a sick wide receiver. Those are my gloves right there. The Vapors. The Jets. They look barely worn. Well, I didn't play a whole lot. That's a collector's item, though, you know? It's much more. Actually, we did wear Adidas. And I will say this. I did have these nice pair of Adidas gloves. Colleges used to wear them. They got like that X in the middle. My favorite football glove. And I only wore those like senior, junior year back when I was like training a lot and throwing the ball with my cousin. Those were my favorite football gloves. And they weren't the stickiest gloves, but I'll tell you what, they never got not sticky. They lasted me forever. You didn't even have to like spit in them after every time. Those were the greatest gloves. The greatest gloves. Oh, we're at the kayak section. Oh, God bless this. I think we're about to be... I still want to hit on one Cavs thing. Cavs Warriors thing. Because I do think the Cavs will win. Oh, here's the fishing poles. How do you think Mr. Stack would feel about his pastime? The bread and butter of the business being relegated to the last page. How do you think he would feel about that? Seriously. Probably wouldn't be too happy. Happy camper. Speaking of campers, you got a fucking camper in the back. Yeti. Yeti Rambler. Yeti Rambler koozies. We'll kick any koozies ass. What the fuck is this? This is a koozie for like a keg. You'd see this in a store, think, oh, that's a nice Yeti sweater. No, that's for your keg. Keeps cold things cold. Yeah, because you're going to be picking up your fucking keg. Warming that up with your hands every so often. Anyway, guys, let's get to this Cavs thing. God damn, this is easily my longest broadcast, but really quick. I want to ask you guys, who do you think is going to win the NBA Finals? I think the Cavs will win. I don't really have a reason for you. Hopefully, I'm going to do some research, okay? I'm very unprepared right now. I'm going to do some research, but I was just looking back because this is going to be the third time Cavs are facing the Warriors. It's just very interesting to look at, what is it, 13 games of data, and looking back at LeBron's 2015 NBA Finals, where he was a beast. I mean, he was really, really a beast. I mean, oh God, excuse me. He was a beast, dude. 35.8 points per game, 13.3 rebounds, 8.8 assists, 1.3 steals, and a steal by James. Half a block a game. He's literally blocking half the ball a game. The next closest player, Kyrie Irving. And if you guys remember, Kyrie Irving got hurt in that first game. Although he played 43 minutes that game. That's the crazy thing. And the funny thing, they lost that game. They lost that game. The Cavs came back without Kyrie Irving, without Kevin Love, because he got hurt as well. And Dellavedova stood up, played tough on Curry, and they won 2 in a row. And that's when I was like, dude, LeBron is the greatest of all time. And then they lost in 6, but I digress. Oh, man, everybody talks about how bad Curry's been in the playoffs. He had a really good finals in 2015. 26 points a game, led his team, 44% from the field, 385 from 3. 5.2 rebounds, 6.3 assists. That's the crazy, that's the one thing about LeBron. Okay, he averaged almost 36 points a game in that finals, and everybody was going crazy. Nobody's done this since Jerry West. Nobody's done this since Oscar. I don't think Oscar played in NBA, or he might have played in NBA Finals. Nobody's done this since, I remember Jerry West being the one, or like Elgin Baylor, like real, legends of the game, but 398 shooting percentage. I mean, this dude took 196 shots in that finals. The next closest was J.R. Smith with 77. He almost tripled him. So yeah, of course you're going to score 36 points a game. You're chucking up a lot of shots. 310 from 3-point land. That's not very good. 2016, obviously the Cavs won, and LeBron dominated with his team as well. He really did. 29.7 points a game. I mean, Kyrie Irving was a stud too. He really was. Kyrie Irving shot 40% from three, 468 from the field. He was a beast at the free throw line, 93%. How many shots did he take? Free throw attempts, 33 free throw attempts. That's strong. That's a very strong performance. And then Curry did not have a great final, 22 points a game. You know. Oh well. Guys, that's all I'm going to get into. Got to do some more research on this. Let's come back again, be a little more prepared for NBA talk as the finals loom around. They're in like 5 days. I don't have time for that shit. I want them now. They've gotten enough rest. We just want the gladiators in the pit. Are you not entertained? Throw that sword in the stands. Let's get that line in here. Let's film this movie. Cavs Warriors, are you ready? Chris Lazar Show. Don't you dare comment. And I'm signing out. If only I was prepared. I'm going to sign out right now because I had to switch windows. Chris Lazar, signing out. Don't comment.